So if you can share a little bit about yourself, what do you do? How did you find us in the program?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I found out about the program on Instagram. I had been just seeing a lot of people. So my motivation was really, I love to travel, and I was seeing a lot of people that were just traveling the world and, doing this. And I was like, how do I do that? And there's a lot of options out there, a lot. But I don't know, something about like laptop lifestyle it just seemed a lot more organized and like legitimate. And so, honestly, I'm trying to remember his name, the guy that I talked to that was like telling me more about the program and ultimately was the one that got me signed up. Like, I just feel like the time that he took to like really hear me out and do the calls with me, like I think that was really the deciding factor. Was I was just like, hey, like if they have people like this that really take the time and like really care, then no doubt like it's a good program. So that's kind of how I got introduced to it. And yeah, it's I think in hindsight, if I went back, I wish I would have. I was going through a really crazy time in my life at that time, and I wish I would have. Sometimes I'm always like, I'm going to do this right now. I wish I would have taken like a little bit until I was in a better place, because I feel like there were a lot of things that I didn't get to take advantage of. Like, for example, the workshops. Like I like went to one call, and I'm sad about that. Like I wish that I would have gone to more. But it was just like, for me, like it was such a new thing, and with everything that was going on in my life, I felt like I was drinking out of a fire hose sometimes. And so yeah, but I just feel like there's so much to offer, and I'm really glad that I still have all the resources, like from the vault. Like I'm really excited to have those resources to use in the future. So yeah.
So how do you feel with the fact that you had, and you still have, because you still have access to the coaches and everything, like someone to help you with what steps to take after you finish something, instead of just doing everything like blindly?
Oh, I'm very grateful for that. Like very grateful. Like even just like this call today has been immensely helpful. So yeah, I love that. I think that's a really awesome option to have. So there's a lot of wise people out there that have a lot of knowledge, and it's nice to know that I can tap into it.
Yeah. Even if you don't think so, we also learn a lot about the students. So it's always like growing, like you always learn new things. What has been like the best part of the program for you so far? Because I mean, you still have access to everything. There's a bunch of things that you can do with it. But so far, of what you've seen and what you've done in like this time with us, what has been the best part for you?
Just like learning more about all the resources out there. Like I always heard about Canva, but like there was never a motivation to like really check it out. And I feel like I have like this skill set, but like I need tools like Canva and stuff to like really use it, or like even Upwork. And so I think my favorite part about the program has just been like learning more about all these tools that are out there that really allow me to take skills that I have and turn it into like income. So
good. Yeah, you're super creative. That's what I like. The new approach that you want to give to your business. It's pretty exciting because you're really good with that part.
yeah.
That's pretty awesome. And what can you say has been like the biggest accomplishment that you had since you joined the program? Like mindset, or like something that you say like, okay, I didn't thought I was able to get to this point.
Just like seeing like what I'm capable of, like really manifest itself in like actual like physical form, if that makes sense. I think creating my brand board was really cool, because it was like, oh wow, like I have all these ideas, but to like actually see it physically and know that like I created this was really empowering and cool.
I love that. I
Yeah.
definitely see you as a very creative person, so that's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's really nice. Do you have any final thoughts about the program? Anything that you would like to share?
I think just that I've just been really impressed with like the format of the program and how well it's organized. And I really liked all the modules and lessons and how they have the videos in them that were really helpful. And then all the documents as well that came with it, that you could like reference as you were watching the videos. I'm a very visual learner, so the visuals in the videos were extremely helpful. I think if I was like reading through something, I would get very discouraged and like be like, okay, I'm done with this. But like having like Jet and the videos like really laying it out for you, and pulling up Upwork and like showing you and navigating through it was extremely helpful. So that's what I loved about it.
I'm glad about that. And just final question, how do you feel knowing that you are still part of the community, and yeah, that you can still get the like help that you need, that you can still reach out to us, and that's not ending? So how do you think that's going to be like, how do you think that's going to impact on your future as a freelancer, knowing that you have a whole community to back you up in case that you need it?
I think it'll be really awesome. To be honest, like I feel like I've kind of had like my head down trying to like work to like get the certification, and I haven't really like looked up to like see all that the community has to offer. Like I haven't spent a lot of time in the channels and stuff. And I think that now that I am kind of in a place where I'm kind of going out on my own, spreading my wings, it's nice to know that I can always like fall back and have that community behind me that's done the program as well. Like even connecting with some of the people that I've connected for like projects and stuff, like they've been so kind and so nice, and like don't even know these people, but we're all doing the same thing, and it's kind of nice to like kind of be doing it together, you know. So
I love that. Actually, I don't know. Like it's been a lot of years me doing this, and I don't know anyone in person. Like here in Costa Rica, no friends or family
yeah,
that are freelancers. I've tried in the past to convince some of my friends that are always complaining about their 9 to 5 to just do freelancing because I know how life changing it is, and I haven't convinced them to do it. So I don't know anyone in person that does this, and
yeah,
I just love the community because
yeah,
it's like if you met people since like years, and it's just someone that you've spoke with a few times. But yeah, being all in the same boat, dealing with the same issues, it's amazing. I remember a few months ago, I think it was Instagram that went down and it wasn't working. The whole Meta business suite wasn't working. And I remember
yeah,
everyone freaking out. Everyone were like, hey, does anyone know like what's going on? I cannot use this. And then Mateo was like, no, guys, it's down. But everyone was experiencing the same issue at the same time. So
yeah,
it's nice to have someone who can understand your situation, you know?
yeah, yeah, for sure,
Mhm.
for sure.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your experience with us.
Of course, thank you.